KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're in Birmingham in the stayabouts of Anthony Joshua and his team.
Hey, why are you so serious?
What's happening, Anthony?
Go KUGAN.
Yeah?
Taking it easy, yeah.
Just wanted to you to introduce your team to me. Let me know who's around you around fight time. What do they do? What the relevance for them is?
Yeah, I won't say there's a massive team, but not everyone's here right now. I'm still a few days ahead of schedule. But what I like to have is just close family, close friends around me. We all just take it easy. I'm with my boy Leon, my boy David, my boy Joe. You know, it's good because we all get to come out, travel different cities, different places, and just see different things out here. Do you know what I mean? Before fight time, really. So we come out here normally sometimes Wednesdays till Sundays or Thursday till Sundays when we're out of London. It's just a chilled out environment before the fight time.
So, Leon, aka Skinz. How long have you known Anthony for?
We'll say about 6 years. 5 years?
Yeah.
5, 6 years.
Were you kind of into boxing before, obviously, your friendship with Anthony started?
I used to box when I was about 13, 14. This kid doesn't believe me though.
But it's not wait. It's a story.
Any of those boxing fans has seen the pad work that I've done with this kid. That was just a little taste of what I'm about.
It's the stories I heard that he used to bang people out. He had to fight the seniors and made people cry. That's when I didn't believe him.
One time.
Alright, can I ask a question? Why would you not think that was me?
Nah, I don't.
Why would you not think that's me? Because I do my thing in the gym.
100%.
I hit weights.
100%.
Everyone around
you know the funny thing is that you never told me about boxing, and then there's one time I was like, yo, you know, man used to be a boxer as well, innit? I was like, swear down.
That is the exact same reason why I don't say one. As soon as you say, you go, hey, man, bust it up, but you go, what? I used to be a boxer. I took my crown though.
That's what it was. It wasn't the fact that I didn't believe it. It was when you come out of it just randomly. I was like, nah. But then when I spoke to his family and that, yeah, he used to be on this thing. He used to box for Angel.
So he was telling the truth all along.
Yeah, man.
100%.
He can fight though. Definitely can fight. He's strong.
I got the gains.
And David,
Yo,
what's happening?
how you doing, Koo?
I'm all good. So how long have you known Anthony, David?
Since I was about 15, 16, 27 now, so
Quite a long time.
yeah.
The longest out of most of your friends, Anthony?
All around the same. You know what I mean? Some since I was 3, some for 10 years, some for 5 years. You're always going to be meeting new people along the way anyway, but it's always the similar faces right now. Always similar faces around me.
We'll come on to this man here. Joel.
What's up, bro?
Very important role you've got every week, every time this man's fighting, to make sure he's safe and
Something like that, yeah.
get someone safe, and bit of a role that is.
Everyday job, just like yours.
Everyday job. What's any incidents you can think of in particular? He's obviously a lights man, so that must make the job easier.
Where do I start, bro? Where do I start, bro? Wow. I could be all day. Now, I've known Fem since he was like 15. School kid going to school. I used to see him, tell him, keep focused, keep your head up. You know, he was one of the good kids on the block. And it's nice to see where he's come now and what he's doing. So it's nice to be on that journey, seeing the ups and downs.
More or less from day one, if you've known him that long.
Yeah, I just want to kind of help it stay smooth. So he just used to live around the block from me, so it was nice, it was calm.
Are you surprised about what's happened and how he's progressed?
No, never surprised. It's one of those things. He's very good at what he's done, and he's sat down and he's studied it. And, you know, he's become one of the pugilists of the sport. So it's just nice to see that, you know, some people can go out and they can bang and they can do that. He never takes, you know, it, as it say, easy or whatever. He's grinding, he's working hard, he's training. he's reading, he's all knowledge based. If you ask him, he's like a sponge. He just wants to grab it all. So it's nice to see what he's doing now.
Google, why didn't you ask me about my boxing?
I didn't know you had boxing.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
You haven't heard about me?
No, I haven't.
Hey,
Nah,
kid,
joking.
before we go into that, we took him to the gym now, but we were 1 day training session. Hey, Q, what happened to your leg, bro?
Broke his leg.
What happened to your legs?
Hey, stand Q. Get the car. Hey, Q, what happened to your leg, bro? Ouch. His face. Hey, you see what I'm asking about
That's
the
what
boxing?
happens when you come to the boxing gym and you're not prepared.
I'll tell you
Try and
stories
step
about
up.
my amateur days. Bro.
David, have you seriously, have you got some sort of background in boxing?
Anger. Anger
Do you know what? I actually
Anger
I actually started training at Finchley just before and started. You don't think I'm late?
Carry on.
I was probably there the same year though. I think that he went is when I started because I lived on the same estate as Chisora. So Chisora took me down there. We tried it. I was hopeless. One of the trainers down there just used to slap me with his pads all the time when we was just doing a little work and it was like lift your hand up. I just after that said I was sticking to football. I'm not going back. So my career was short. I didn't spar. I didn't do nothing but skip in a couple of circuits. But that's it really.
You tried.
I tried.
Sorry for distracting you, Q's.
That's
Then was just
alright.
noticing a lady on the TV, a pretty lady, that one there.
I ain't even looking
I
that
try
way.
and tell him to
I'm not
stay
even looking that way.
focused. I try and tell him to stay focused, though.
So, I mean, it's today's Wednesday, Anthony. And
Sorry, today's Thursday.
sorry, Thursday. I'm losing track of days here.
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday, but like I said, usually during fight week, these guys are with you and obviously
Yeah.
help you get through the week.
100%. And then so they come up. You know what I mean? Let's say get away from the stresses of home. Not that they're stress of home, but it's just peaceful to get away. Do you know what I mean? Dinner made for you. Get everything at your doorstep out here. Your bed's made when you come in. It's nice. And then these guys, they love boxing in general, regardless, and they get to enjoy the show, be involved in the show. And it's a real honour for them to be by my side, man. Do you know what I mean? And I'm by their side as well through freaking Finn, so it works both ways. And later on in the week, my trainers come up, cornermen. You know what I mean? Some of my cousins start coming up, some of my other close friends start coming up. So then they enjoy the show Saturday night. I don't really get to spend that much time with them, but they might come up Friday. I'll check them quickly. You know, we'll all leave out for the venue Saturday and then they'll go their way, I'll go mine into the change room. These guys come change room with me. You know what I mean? Make sure everything's calm. Because since day one, since the amateur days, it's always been chilled out in the change room, never been too serious. I take my training serious and the fighting's the fun part. So, you know, I like to be around my close friends, got my music going. And just before I go on, you know, it's game phase time and I'm just trying my best to get the job done.
Skins,
Without holding.
it's quite interesting to know what you think of the whole sort of Anthony Joshua's in the bubble. You guys can see it from both sides. He might not be aware of exactly. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're in, he's him, so he doesn't always quite take in and know how big this thing is of his. But
It's crazy that you say that, right? Just the same way Anthony doesn't see the person that he's become and the way people perceive him to be now. It's just the same way me and David look at the situation. It's just like Anthony. It's just he is Femi. He's Anthony to us. We don't look at it the way everyone's hyped up and stuff. It's great achievements and stuff like that. But what everyone sees on the TV and what happens behind the scenes is two different things. We know him from behind the scenes, the banter, the jokes and stuff like that. So we don't look at him like, oh, we go places and we're shocked when people notice and stuff. We're kind of, it's random to us and it's all new to us type of thing. So there's no bubble around us. We just live our life, keep a simple life type thing.
David, is that what it is?
Say that again?
Yeah, listen.
Can I just add something? We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it.
My foot. Cool.
But David, obviously having known Anthony for quite a considerable amount of years, and you see this hype train, as it's been called in the media, around him? Do you see it from both sides, or are you taking it in as Anthony would take it in?
I guess, do you know what? Since he's a big guy, do you know what I mean? So the hype's just like, it's always been there. He's always been one of the tallest. So let's say from football days, it was always, seen that tall kid who's playing for blah, blah, blah. He's at the back, he's always scoring goals, blah, blah, blah. So the hype around his name has been there. So it's not nothing to really get used to. And it all comes with the territory, innit? He's Olympic gold medalist, he's a prospect, he's this, he's that, so...
Even in the end, you see man them that are doing their thing.
Yeah, but it's just, you have to expect what comes with these
Yeah.
things, like...
Where we come from, if you're doing your thing, regardless
Get
what it is,
recognised
you
from
get
it.
recognised. And there's a lot of people that aren't on the TV every other
Yeah.
week, but that are in the ends around the local areas that are really doing big things, and they're getting a lot of respect. So you see a lot of positive people achieving great things regardless. So it kind of like, it gives us things to inspire to. Like when I started boxing, you know what I mean, I had my cousin that was boxing, I saw Chisora that was boxing, and these guys, so they were kind of like my inspiration, what I want to achieve. Whether it comes down to clothing, I've got friends that are doing their own clothing brands that I want to aspire to. If I do my merchandise, that I would work along with. If I want to do events, I've got my friends that do events. If I want to do marketing, I've got good friends that do. So everything across the board that I want to be involved in, I've got friends that are in good places that are doing high things. It's just that my hype reaches a few more people due to the fact that I'm being exposed by like a great platform like Sky and stuff. But as you said, on the day-to-day grind, on the day-to-day hustle, a lot of my peers are putting in just as much work as me in their own separate fields. So it's great to see, man. I'm around some real positive, strong-minded people that started from ground up. You know, they weren't really given much opportunity, but they worked their way out of the rat race.
I'll come back to Joe. But obviously there is a lot of what Anthony's saying. That's right. He's the publicity around him is helped by media angles, the fact that he's on Sky Sports and Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
But you know a different side to that. You will understand it after him, like I said, in these situations from both sides of the coin, if you like, and can understand why people would get excited and maybe overhyped, underhyped, however way you want to put it, about someone like Anthony.
Yeah, I can do. I mean, Anthony's a big guy. He's got a big heart. He doesn't like saying no. So, you know, everything, all fans and young kids and people that want to come and see him, memorabilia, he wants to sign. He likes to please, you know. He won't walk away from someone, and I'm like the one that's normally urging him, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And he's like, no, just one more, just this time, just one more. And sometimes we're there till close, you know, we've got the keys, we're locking up because he wants to sign the whole room, make sure everyone's got it, everyone's happy, then he can go about his place. So, you know, all credit is where credit is due, the people's champ, as they say, but, you know.
Do you know what? Following on from that, Anthony, we was talking earlier on, I'll just say it, talking about the 50 Cent story I told you earlier on. And it's quite interesting because you sort of said to me, is he, you know, there was a situation where sort of he didn't do a photo for someone and you said, is that wrong? And I never really questioned it. Yeah, I felt because I was standing in the situation for him to refuse whoever, he did refuse, was kind of wrong because that person, like I said, might have been buying albums from day one. So what is your take on that? Because I've never ever seen you sort of be like that in that way.
It's just, all it comes down to is a matter of time. If my coach needs me somewhere at 12 and I'm running late, I'll do my best. But if I can't, there's nothing in my power I can do to stop that. Do you know what I mean? So if I can do it, believe me, I'll always go out my way. As you said, there's been times when like after weighing, there could be 100 people there and I'm tired, I got to eat or I've got to shoot to get my food. But I'll make sure I wait behind because food can wait. But you know, when it comes down to like something that's important, that like my training, that's the only reason that people recognise me is through hard work in the gym. So I'll always have to put that first. And I hope, all it is just hoping that the people around you explain. It's not saying no, it's how you say it. That's probably what it is. There's nothing wrong with saying no, it's probably just how you say it. And I think maybe that the thing with 50 Cent maybe it was just shut down in the complete wrong manner. But then again, who knows the state of mind he was in? We can't say. Who knows the circumstances he was in? So I can't really. It's hard to judge. I mean, not everyone's perfect. But then you telling me that I can only learn from that situation and say, you know what, next time I'm gonna try and explain quickly. You know what, I'd love to do it, but I'm shooting off. I'll be here tomorrow. If you're here tomorrow, we'll do it then. And that way, I've given you hope. And in my mind, I know that tomorrow, if I do see you, that'll probably click in my mind. You know what, let me just take a quick snap with this geezer that I saw yesterday. Because today I was too busy to do it. It's just how you say it, isn't it?
There's a quite commonly used term that, never meet your heroes, because someone you followed all your life, whether it be in sport, film, TV, whatever, they could be your hero. You had that one chance to meet them where they've had the worst day from hell.
Then that's down to the person that, you know, brother, let me tell you a story. When I met Jay-Z, he didn't want to take a photo with me. I had to kind of like, you know what I mean? I had to grab him. You know what I'm saying? He looked at my arm, but looked at me and thought, yeah, you're 6 foot sign. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really trying to, my Brooklyn days are long gone. I'm not that hood guy no more. But I had to kind of grab him because that's the guy I listen to his music. I'm inspired. And they're the times of the iPhone where I was just inspired by Jay-Z when I saw him. And I made sure I got that picture. He was in a rush. I could have just let him go. But that was my one chance. And I didn't let it chance. So it's how you balance it. If he would have said no, believe me, I would have said, Jay, look, it takes 2 minutes. Let me just get, and got it that way. Or if I would have felt that if he said, look, I'm definitely coming back tomorrow, and I was going to be there, I would chance it before. No, I'm not going to be there. To people out there, make sure you grab your opportunity. Make sure that you grab your opportunity.
One of my boys had to do press-ups to get a photo and...
Not with David A.
Not
with David A. David A used to say he's done that.
To get a photo, but listen.
Was that David A?
Yeah, David A did do press-ups.
David A said that though, didn't he? Openly said that.
But it wasn't in a negative way. He said,
what he says?
Got some press-ups and I'll take the photo. So he did it. Like,
that's a mad thing.
It's banner, just as banner type.
Yeah, I think it was banner.
Yeah, but that's what you do to fiends in the ends, like. You know what I'm saying?
Stick him up.
The guy said, I'll take a picture or do my press-ups, and he said, I ain't taking one.
Mad thing.
It's a different thing.
Yeah.
So it's, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I met Jay-Z about 10 years ago. Asked him for a picture, and he said no. About 10 minutes later, I had a 40-40 t-shirt from his club in New York.
And he took the picture?
No, I went up to him straight after, said, like, Jay, can you sign this, please? And he did. He signed it. So I didn't get my picture, but I got a signed t-shirt from him from the thing. So I come away. But if I'd come away from that I probably would never have bought an album of his again. I was like thingy. I wouldn't have probably bought an album.
That's what I'm saying. And I said, when you asked me, I said the only thing that would stop me probably if it was training, because realistically, that's the reason that like young kids and that are inspired by me. If they are inspired because of my gym work and what I'm doing in boxing. So that when it comes to my boxing and my training and the instructions by my coach, and if I'm rushing, that's the only time I say, look, I'd love to, but I can't really be late to gym. Other than that, it's never a problem really. It's never, or if someone's dying.
You incorporated those on-the-go selfies with people. Like, listen, let's keep
that makes more sense.
If
you're stopping and everyone's taking pictures of you guys, a quick selfie when you take it, it's easier.
Time's limited. We're not on this planet forever, innit? If you want to put it into that content, time's limited, so you've got to make sure you make the most of your time, man. You've got to keep it moving.
Yeah, that's it.
Go on, was you going to ask something?
I was just going to add something, right?
That'd be stupid, bro.
Are you
serious?
Gee, why are you looking at me like
this? Are you serious?
I just think this
is... Are you serious?
Gee, can I just say something?
Are you serious?
Can I say something?
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Are you serious? I'm just asking.
I'm serious. I think this is the prime time. After King, my boy King, talking about exposure and stuff like that. It's the best time to get this out here, right? The position that my boy is at, right, I think it's important that he's got to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Every day he's training and stuff like that. One thing I've noticed... Hold on. Can I talk?
Hold on one second.
This is his problem.
This is the problem with Skinz.
This is what people
don't
say. You
This
see
is
when
why-
I was talking,
this is why
and he's
God-
like,
This is why God has blessed him to step down. Because put a camera in his face, man, would be exposing everyone. Yeah, my mum used to beat me. We call child abuse. Talking, and they'll see her walking in Sainsbury's and be cutting out, and she won't even know why because Skinz is there yapping everyone's business. Bam.
Shut it down.
Shut it down!
Hold on. I'm all about opportunity. I'm gonna let you finish what you're gonna say.
He's just hurt.
Shut it down.
He's hurt from what I said. Good exposure. It's to help out my boy, right?
Let him finish.
I'm not even to say anything.
You know when he tucked him away.
Go on.
If I should do that, can you
share everything?
Can you just do me a favour? If I should do that,
That's
can you
cool.
just do it?
That's a madness.
Can you just step
No
into your foot?
respect.
Can you just put your foot there for 2 seconds? Gee, I'm thinking I get a cleanser. So you get these songs, they're nice and tight. You got, Gee, you're gonna have to.
Gee, my foot's there, fam.
So they come out here, right? You see here? You see the right comes out there, right? Dude, look at these guys trainers. Look at the shape of them.
You gotta get the right shoe though.
And here. Hey, that's the right one.
I like get the right shoe.
Whose side are you on?
Wow!
Get the right size, bro.
Let me explain.
All I'm saying, if there's anyone out there that wants to send him any free hats or top, just get him some new trainers.
Do you know what it was?
They're too small.
Do you know what it was? I was just talking about my boy, like saying, yo, G, we're out in Birmingham, saying, wherever we go, we got to represent. So I'm looking at his crepes saying, gee, 5 years ago, you'd be getting disrespectful wearing these crepes. They're looking like what they called kickers, the CICAs.
These are
like, you can't be wearing these, bro.
Pumas. Ask anyone about
I'm saying
Pumas.
the only time they look fresh is when you put your elephant foot in there to hold them out, bro. Right now they're all deformed here, the tongue's hanging around, your laces your foot is so big you can't even finish doing up the laces, bro.
Hey Joe, why you wearing them hands, bro? Whose side are you on, bro?
I didn't want to bring this up.
All I'm saying is the shape of these. Look, you can see it. You might be able to see it from that angle. Look.
I didn't want to bring this up, but I just said to my boy, look, we gotta represent. You can't be
What
wearing.
size are you, G?
Like your man's looking like he's coming.
What size fit you?
Like he's coming out to
G,
Birmingham
what
to cut
size fit
shapes,
you?
bro.
What
You're not
size
coming
fit
to
you?
cut shapes,
What
bro.
size fit you?
13.
Gee, why these size 11 and a half?
13.
He's 11 and a half.
Don't try shit,
Look at
fam.
his squeezy feet 11 and a half.
But this was a private joke. I had to speak to my boy, and what he's done is use this opportunity to try and show me up. But I respect that. I respect everyone's hustle. But you can't bring me down.
The hustle's real.
Bro,
You always
can't
say
bring
the
me
grind
down.
is real. The grind is real.
Bro,
We're simple
Bro.
guys. We don't ask for nothing. But if there's
the
ever
grind is real.
if there's ever an opportunity to send this guy something,
The
get him some
grind
good
is real.
size 13s,
The
okay?
grind is
Especially
real.
for wide feet, yeah.
The grind is real.
Alright, okay. This is run. Alright, well listen. Skinz, Anthony Joshua, David. You got something to plug, David?
Yeah, what it is.
Wow.
Go on.
Like, it's quite a creative thing right now. It's mainly for Afro-Caribbeans, called Curl King. As you know, his name is King, and it's basically like a lot of people use a lot of unnatural chemicals and products in their hair in order to get curls. And what this is a natural formula that you can use to create curls if you do it in a circular motion, or you can follow his Instagram at curl_king. You know what I mean? Or type Curl King in eBay and you'll see this product and get a review on what it's about. And it's just a natural source of getting natural curls, man. So make sure you check it out. I use it, he uses it, Joel uses it, Skip. But yeah, all the man them here. I use it.
Wow, he's able to do it.
All the man them are using the product, so yeah, make sure you get involved, man. I got one, all the boys have got one, a lot of people, Germany and Sweden, they're big in America as well. So make sure you get on the wave.
$9.99.
$9.99
Free
Yeah.
posted packaging as well with that.
worldwide.
Okay.
You can only just one of these MGM t-shirts as well. You know?
Alright, we'll do a trade.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Joel, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.
No problem.
And King, AJ, Skinz, thank you very much for your time. And Wayne tomorrow.
Yeah, man. And listen, if anyone wants to get a private interview with Skinz. You can see he loves the camera and bring it. So if you send your request,
Don't forget size
you
13.
can get a private
Size
1 hour
13.
interview with Skinz, man. Make sure you get the request in.
Wow.
All right, thank you very much.
Respect.